Tennessee preacher Dr. Steve Caudle uses the Bible to call for violence against Elon Musk. Check this out.
And in this nation, I'm worried that we are on the verge of bloodshed. This is an attempt to take us back to a day that we do not want to go and we will not go. Therefore, there will be conflict. I pray that the peace of God will win out and overcome the madness that is attempting to take over this nation. And I will say to you, beloved, no one likes violence, but sometimes violence is necessary. When Elon Musk forces his way into the United States Treasury and threatens to steal your personal information and your Social Security check,
That's a lie, by the way.
there is the possibility of violence.
Super lie.
Sometimes the devil will act so ugly that you have no other choice but to get violent and fight. Well, someone might say, now, Reverend, you shouldn't be talking about violence.
Shouldn't.
This isn't the Christian thing to do.
It's not.
Well, I will say, why not talk this way? Because Jesus did.
That's a lie.
Jesus said in this key verse, didn't he? The kingdom of heaven suffers what? Violence. And the who? The violent take it by force. The kingdom of God is a war zone. It is a battlefield. You did know this, right?
This guy is using the Bible in a terrible way and completely twisting it for his own agenda, because Jesus never, not once, has promoted violence. All right, so we're going to look at this verse from several different versions. Let's look at the NKJV version of Matthew 11:12. This is what he's quoting. And from the days of John the Baptist until now, the kingdom of heaven suffers violence, and the violent take it by force. So can somebody tell me where in this verse is Jesus calling for violence? Let's look at another version. Let's look at the ERV version. Since the time of John the Baptizer came until now, God's kingdom has been going forward strongly, and people have been trying to take control of it by force. So the violent that Jesus is talking about here are the bad people trying to take the kingdom of heaven by force. And by the way, in this whole set of verses that Jesus is talking here, he's speaking of John the Baptist, which later, by the way, in this story, his head is cut off. Okay, so there's violence against the kingdom of God. So this guy using these verses and claiming that Jesus is calling for violence here, he is full of crap.